This finally keeping with my schedule again like I should have the first time. Ooh, I need to double check if... Where is it? No releases. Okay, we're good. Emma, work with me here. Yeah, that would be smart to do, huh? So last we left off playing this was... Big City in the Sky. So yeah, we're in the end game now. Yeah, we have the completed mirror. So we can do Twilight Realm, and we could do Hyrule Castle and wrap the game up. There's still a lot to do, because yeah, I'm missing so many of the post souls. Like a chunk of the bugs. I think like 15 pieces of heart, apparently? Good lordy. But, yeah, I'm mulling if I want 100% this or not. Mail! Alright. Yeah, they made some characters real scrungly looking in this. The postman in this is just... He's that anime kind of weird lad, man. And again, to help for the other one, this is supposed to be inspired by Tingle. Why did they make Tingle I forgot about the spike pit. So that's a face. It's inspired by Tingle, pointy hat and everything. Hell, he's also a money-grubbing jackass. Also, here's the cage match of the century. Fucking Spikes. He is here to fucking kill you. Try to land in the middle. Well, I keep thinking this is a count up time or a count up timer, not a count down timer. Yeah, this is just play with the 2 hook shots. Have fun. Before I thought there was more to this. No, it is just shoot around like an idiot. Yeah, the problem with this is more just depth perception. It's hard to find where the stars line up. Yeah, I'm gonna biff this the first time. I also forget if just dropping on the chain works. Nope. Or if it does, you have to probably dash through it while on it. Okay. Okay, well, falling worked. This is the kind of shit that Duet would deal with when working with Buccaneer on Moby Trip. I almost wanted to. And the stupid thing is I have to do this to get my best quiver. So, this is borderline required of me because I like my munitions. That one. Damn it, I was off. As long as the girls are cheering for me, that usually says I'm doing pretty good. No. Go. Damn it. Just seeing slightly off my angle when it comes to the hitbox. Because you gotta use the whole link. Touch the orb. Thank you. Got it! Woohoo! Congratulations! Don't come again! Get fucked, dickhead. Ladies. Eh. Hey, I got another bug for you. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's how I always took her claw ability, actually, for swing, is to do the double claw shots. Like, double claw shots combined with doing, like, double hook or the grappling hooks. To do a bunch of fucking whip noodle nonsense with those things. That would work just fine. And that enough, I think, is solid enough for a power set for Robot Master. It's just like, yeah, just 2 hook shots. What do you do with 2 hook shots? Quite a bit. Do that and give her, if you want to give her a variable weapon system, yeah, give her something that's pretty much just like Axel gun based. Yeah, that would work just fine. Alright, so got that out of the way. Got the wrong button, me. Force a habit. Oh, put me on this. Weird. Weird to think of having a dungeon in a dungeon, technically. So G for a busted up mystic artifact, that was real easy to fucking fix. All credits. So I don't remember them showing her true form in this scene. I remember this. I don't remember the bit right before that. Minna gonna go commit a murder. And this is one of the reasons I actually like Zelda. She has an arc for a companion. Because, yeah, she is an utter shithead. And she knows she's a shithead. But she realizes if she wants what she wants to get done, she needs to do other shit, too. And that's where she's like, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, I said no. But point being, whoa! I was being angry. But yeah, I like Midna in this. She's my favorite Zelda companion for a reason. It really just boils down to she has an arc. Shame that it comes at the expense of Zelda not doing fucking anything, but granted, she's never done anything in any game. For the title fucking character, she's goddamn worthless. Ugh. That's a whole rant and a half I can make on... It's on the poor series. Also, hey, Render. But yeah, this game has one of my favorite stories to it, and it's still just a very simple Zelda story of darkness happens, go kick its ass, Link. But it has a lot more depth and it adds a lot more characters and focus to it that kind of helps make it work. Yeah, poor Zelda doesn't get to do anything, because she's stuck on kidnapped duty. Again. She at least does some things, but it ends up just furthering Midna's own plight, and leaves her to, spoilers, still basically just end up being kidnapped in the end. Fuckers die. Holy shit. You feel his Twilight's posture. Yeah, this is the true end game of gamer posture. Hey, I guess I do need to just stab him to kill him. Got it. Posture check, motherfuckers. Think fast, chuckle nuts! Which also, hey, we're getting all the Twilight versions of enemies again. Yay! This dungeon's honestly not that long for what is ostensibly the penultimate dungeon that's trying to fake you out to thinking it's the real ending. Despite, we have a Hyrule Castle that's gone block. Oh god, right, forgot the giant sand heads. Jesus. Hi, the Hylia. Fuck off, dickhead. Dick. Yee! think there's anything I could do with this. Okay. Right, that's how this. That was the whole gimmick of this dungeon. Right. Okay. I thought this was murder goo. It's not murder goo, it's furry goo. But yeah, I mean, it would still kind of work as a sequel to Ocarina of Time. Because, especially as far as the cutscene's concerned, and the way it's shown, yeah, we don't see a body, but also, could Ganon survive this realm? That is kind of the trick question to ask. Answer is, of course he could. He's fucking Ganon, goddammit. But that is kind of the quandary to ask is, would he be able to survive in a realm like this? The answer is, yeah. But, or Zan could have just disemboweled him for his power. I know, rated E for everyone, but I mean, this was rated T. I forgot about that. Never mind. Murder is okay in rated T. Granted, we still got Ganon in the end anyway, because dull surprise, but also, and it is honestly my favorite rendition of him. Whoop! Damn, that shit's solid. But this game literally tried to make people think that every game gets hijacked by Ganon, which... not really? Because, like, Link to the Past, first of all, is technically the proper earliest example, and even then, it spells out that Ganon was the final boss the entire time. That is the whole reason for the 7 crystals. The big twist is just the fact that Zium and Jerry's fucking Ganon the whole time. Which, how? Why?
Surprise.
Hello. Just disgusting Ganon jacking.
Well, I haven't really heard because I had the stream muted because I just got to a point where I could join because I was in plot for Xenoblade.
Yeah, for those games are, in my opinion, always on a perpetual stasis of spoiler alert, because the fun of those games is the story.
I'm enjoying the story so far. The thing with me wasn't the story. I liked when I was playing on the Wii version, on the Wii U. The story's good. It was the fucking movement speed was so jack awful.
Yeah, it's MMO speed. Derogatory.
Intentionally so.
Yeah. I made that complaint in all the later games, because 3 kind of has that problem for me of, man, I wish there was a fucking mount. But also there's so many fast travel points that it's not as much
Not that much of an...
It's annoying for going in between places, but that's about it. And again, 2, a little bit more compact in its design. You're a little bit faster. You have draw mark to go even faster. Not by much, but it's there.
It was just fun to ride on the cat.
Yeah, I stuck playing.
The big cat with the deep sultry voice.
Yup. Granted, I always have my problem with the Xeno games, so I ended up just playing as the default main male character all the time. If for any reason they get stuck with the stupid mechanics halfway through. There's no reason not to play Shulk, because you have the Monado, and the Monado's kind of important to fucking use.
I don't... My issue is I don't trust the AI enough to use the Monado properly.
Exactly, that's why I'm like, no, just play Shulk, you'll use the Monado.
Rex is stupid man.
Rex ends up also getting his own stupid plot mechanics. I won't say much because it's much
No.
later. But yeah, he also has them, which is really
He has
annoying.
stupid plot mechanics. I haven't played 3 at all, and I'm gonna wait until December at this point.
Technically, Noah also does, but it's not nearly as egregious as the first two. I think because they kind of learned their lesson on that one. But it's...
Give people incentive to play other people.
Yeah, that's kind of the biggest complaint I have with... Wait, are those hookshot points? They are, I'm stupid.
I believe they are.
Took me a second. And I
just finished. Got through a plot cutscene. It was actually a boss fight.
This would...
I got to a boss fight, and then the boss fight in Gower Plains.
Okay. Yeah, still pretty early.
I'm still very early. Like, it took me, I think, 3-4 hours to get back to where I was when I unlocked the Etherjet quest before restarting.
Yeah. It's just one of those things...
I was at no distance in the game.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm not gonna remember shit, because the only way I've seen Xeno 1 was through Chugga's playthrough. And that
I haven't even watched that. I've wanted to do Xenoblade 1 entirely blind.
Fair enough, yeah. No, I only watched it because that's what got me into playing this series, because I picked up X and then 2. Because I was like, I'm not picking up the 3DS version, it looks like ass, but good on you for at least releasing it, and then I forgot the Wii U port happened. That I was like, oh shit, that would be a good way to pick that up.
Yeah, I did the terrible thing of buying the 3D version.
There are people I've heard that actually have picked up that version as their way to get into the series. To be fair, if it worked for them, good for you.
The thing I always refer to it as, it's technologically impressive, but they shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
The fact that they got it on a 3DS cartridge, got it running on a 3DS.
Well, new 3DS, but yeah, and got it working, and it, for the most part, plays fine, is great as hell. But also...
Oh my god, it's so ugly. It's so fucking ugly.
Not even just the ugliness, you're going to be dealing with the half frame rates, as well as the fact it's going to bust up your hand.
Wasn't the original also at 30?
I think technically yes, but it looked a lot better because it was pretty stable at 30.
Yeah, no, the 3DS version definitely was not stable.
No. It was a stable 30, and it also, for a Wii 30 looks a lot better than fucking 3DS,
30.
Yeah. There's a difference. I don't have a good way to explain it, but there is a difference.
But yeah, I beat that boss and I'm doing side quest stuff, so I was like, I can do that while co-calming.
Yeah. All good. Never required to get co-coms in here, it's just nice.
Oh, I definitely need to do this quest to get... Oh, using art... Okay, that's fucking useless. I was excited for a second. I was like, Arts Heal? That seems really good. That seems like a really good gem. You heal fucking 20.
Yeah, it's not...
That's literally nothing.
Yeah, trying to manage healing in Xeno games is always weird. Which...
I can understand why they made it a week, but 20 is literally nothing.
Nothing. When your decent values in that game go up to fucking hundreds.
Like, your base damage is, like, higher than... Like, at level 1 is higher than that. The damage you're taking is higher than that at level 1.
Also, we can conversate it now because, hey, it happened. Thoughts on the fucking direct, I guess.
Eh.
It was a very direct. What surprised me is the lack of a fucking, proper Mario announcement.
That was the big one, right?
Yeah.
That's sort of the one that was like, why was this not included?
Yeah. I expect there will be, like, once we see what... Oh, right, holograms, Ant. Bigger ball!
Bigger ball!
But as I was trying to say, yeah, the lack of a Mario announcement surprised me, but at the very least we got a Zelda one, just also... Yeah, not as exciting because of all the rumor mill and leaks for so long. Which I think is gonna piss some people off at Nintendo proper, but... I have no opinions on Oops Remake at this time.
Well, there's nothing to go off of!
What we have to go off is that it's very clearly we are remaking the game, which is interesting, but I have nothing further to add. Man, could you set the fuck still, you bastard? I'll stab you in the balls! Turn around!
Okay, definitely don't go on there. They're level 76.
Ah, the good old Xenoblade. Get prepared to get your anus torn in.
Well, it's just there's a freaking a quest marker on the mini map, and it's saying there's a thing here, but I'm not seeing it.
Come on.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
It's still fuck ass.
If I didn't watch that video that went over the stuff, the changes in the visual changes in the freaking Switch 2 edition, I wouldn't see them. But now that they've seen it and they mentioned them, I can't not see them.
Yeah, because the big thing is it pretty much is just like an internal change to increase the resolution and shit. But I think all the texture work is still the same. But I'm like, if they're gonna redo the textures, it'd be doing all that work over again.
And it would massively bloat the file size.
Where like mostly what the game needed was a res bump anyway. The texture work looks fine.
Yeah, the texture works fine. It's just the resolution was kind of ass.
Because it was, I think it's 720p at internally. I believe is the case. But yeah, getting it properly bumped to 1080p I think is gonna help it a little bit. And again, I hope it's fixed for X, because half the reason I put that down was because it was still chuggy on the Switch too. That and immediately remembering why I got burnt out on the game in the first place.
X2 is X is an interesting beast.
Yeah, it's a fun time, but also at the same time, I stopped getting it, or I stopped playing it right when I got Flight. Which is kind of near the damn end of the game. So having to do that all over again is just kind of like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, not the best.
See that? I said... Dick. My orb.
Like the class system is cool, but it has issues.
It's about as balanced as Final Fantasy 3's.
Well, at least you can do things, and even the suboptimal things are at least interesting to do. Oh, fuck. Those are big eggs. Those are big spitter eggs. I ain't going in there. Fuck that. Fuck that shit, I'm out.
I forgot this dungeon's whole mechanic basically boiled down to fighting a goddamn wall master.
Yeah. At least for the first half.
Oh, that's just a goddamn wall master. Fuck. They always make him fucking creepy in every goddamn entry.
I do like their interpretation here where they're like, constructs.
They're constructs of the place, yeah.
Right? It's at least it's an interesting take on it.
I think my favorite version's still Wind Waker's, just because the fucking creepy ass shadow hand is just like, what is that? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Also, shout out to Neo's with Lar, given she's also half based on it. No, no, no.
Bad touch.
Yeah, wants me to put the orb up here, I think, but I don't know.
Where the? Although I'm just sort of fucking around. I don't even know where I'm going.
Let me think.
Oh, I think I just heard Ryan fall off the side of the Bionis.
Don't worry, he's fine. He's tanked worse.
He's tanked worse.
The fact that he...
the Aether Jets are a double-edged sword for me. It's like, yes, you move faster, but they don't shut the fuck up while you're on them.
This is the wrong way.
Oops.
Okay, I think I see where it wants me to go now. Fuck right off.
Oh, another pillar. That's cool. What's this? Oh, just okay, cool. There's a exclamation mark over there. Let's go over there. Ah, fuck, shit, fuck.
Ah, I just missed this chunk of real. There we go. This way.
Where you going, asshole?
Coming out of the goddamn walls! Well, some motherfuckers doing the guy trying to do the Spider-Man pose. Look, I get it. It's not easy to get the pose done just right.
I will say I am grossly over-leveled.
That happens in Xenoblade. That's just a natural default.
I'm like 10 levels higher than the enemies in Gower Plains for at least on the main path.
Yep. That just happens. There's a reason every other game has introduced, like, hey, do you want to rescale your levels to actually have a challenge?
They do have that in this.
Yeah, I remember they had that in the DE, but that started with 2. It was a thing in the 2 DLC, or 2 updates where they made it to where you could D-level. Mostly for New Game Plus.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... I was doing it when I was originally playing through Definitive Edition. But I'm not gonna bother. I'm mainly just here for the story.
The story's the best part anyway. The gameplay is passable. That's not me being a jerk. It's more like the gameplay exists to do to at least try and be interesting while you're playing.
It's interesting enough to hold your attention.
Yeah, it's not just like Final Fantasy where it's just menus.
Funny enough, when I first played it, it was really before I really started playing games with this kind of combat more seriously, like FF14, where you have cooldowns.
Because I mean, it is kind of like inspired by the ATB system. So this is goddamn terrifying.
Oh, freaking on the translucent platform.
We were talking on Monday. We were talking about like ways I don't like dealing with heights. Yeah, this.
This right here.
Nope.
No.
I can see all the ways I can fall and think I can fall. Fuck that.
Nope, I'm good.
Shit on a brick, all kinds of nope. yeah, the Direct had some interesting stuff. Again, Xenoblade Genesis, hell yeah. I'm still very much asking, what the fuck is going on? But that tends to happen when we get a new Xeno sequel.
Oh, I just had some frame drops. I think that's the first time I've had them on this one.
Fire Emblem...
Not on the stream, on Xenoblade.
Yeah. Fortune's Weave for Fire Emblem looks interesting. Now that we're seeing more of it, but I am still just baffled.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't go up the spiral thingy. Because now freaking immovable Gonzalez is there. He gonna whip my ass.
You're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today. It's like, you level 90? Nope, I'm good.
The tried and true tradition of Xenoblade. Monkey. But yeah, Fortune's Weave for Fire Emblem looks interesting to me as a Fire Emblem fan, but also, I got no idea how to comprehend that game a little bit.
Like, they're still not clear where I'm not too much caring about the timeline.
I mean, most games are independent anyway. And
well, yeah, that's the big thing.
Yeah. But also, like, it's clearly, especially because one of the details people noticed with the, if you pay attention to the gameplay shots, they do have their the crest mechanic from Three Houses. So everyone has their weird little, like, bloodline passives. Except all of them have, a lot of the characters that look similar to characters from Three Houses have the same crests. So there clearly is a case of, no, you're related to people from the last game, but we're in a different...
Just how?
Yeah, how and why are we in a different entire continent? And apparently the, the descriptor on the website for Fortune's Weave does straight up say there's time travel involved.
Oh, fuck.
Which I'm just like, how? We did this before with Awakening. How does this work? Oh, no.
Yeah, at least Awakening kind of had a bullshit plot to explain it away.
Yeah, plus it was meant to be like a... It was in reference to genealogy, because genealogy started that mechanic. It was just not with time travel.
Yeah, it was just linear progression of time.
Yeah, there were two halves to the game, Generation 1 and Generation 2. Whereas they thought, like, yeah, that's cool, but what if you're allowed to have both the generations at the same time? That'd be even cooler. Yeah, and it's also broken as fuck. Whereas with this, I don't know. It's like, is it forward travel? Back? Like, are we actually time traveling? Because that's a headache.
So, like, what kind of god was Sothis again? I never played Three Houses.
They don't explain.
Oh, so the vague god. Got it.
The gods that I think the reason why I went with the working with the Imperials in that game, because the dangerous kind. The big thing we know is that the Sothis does have the ability of time travel, or at least controlling time. Because that literally is a gameplay mechanic.
Oh, fuck.
Because the Sothis was an excuse to get the Millis time wheel into the next game. Because for some reason they're trying to narratively justify an inbuilt-in undo button for every game. I don't know why, but they keep doing it.
Why do we need a canonical explanation for letting me save and reload the game?
No, Milla's time wheel in... That was an undo button. That's why I phrased it the way it does. It was a way to roll back your specific subset of actions during the middle of a match. Because they knew people were saving and reloading all the damn time in Fire Emblem, went like, what if we just gave people an option to go like, let's redo that, or let me try burn a redo to see if I can get a better attack roll. which is fine.
Why do we need a lore explanation for that?
You can see that that's been my complaint so far, because I'm like, okay,
Why do we need an in-universe explanation for something that's purely mechanical in nature?
yeah, that's my complaint. Because it was not a big deal in Three Houses, other than it was just a shared MacGuffin between Alm and Celica to kind of help better cement them as they're a canon couple, basically. Besides, you know, by heavenly right of of godly kings must tap that redhead's ass. But they made it a bigger deal with Sothis in Three Houses, and it's frustrating because they a couple times they remember it is mostly to pull an Aerith of no, we must have this death happen to actually continue the plot, which is choice.
Is that better than her current gun? Probably not. No. Definitely not, because I got a unique drop from an elite mob.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole like justifying the in-game rewinds has been annoying. It also got brought up in Engage, but they kind of took they backseated on that one, so it was fine. But it's a weird thing, and again, it's gonna be a plot point in here because Sothis is a character. But honestly, the bigger discourse everyone has is, once again, Japan is bad at drawing black people. Because, oh my god, people are complaining so hard how everyone looks ashy as shit in that game. When they had it drawn right in Engage. Because what's funny is now people are praising Engage for its art, when I'm like, no, motherfuckers, you were nothing but bitching about Engage's art style. Shut up. So
I didn't hate the general art style, I just thought the Colgate total pro tag was stupid.
There actually is a narrative explanation to it.
I do know, and it's still stupid.
I at least appreciate that there was at least an explanation. That's all I ask for.
Why they're Colgate total.
Yeah. I'm like, at the very least, they leaned into the design aesthetic and went like, no, there's a purpose to this. It'll be explained. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So you don't need to always explain a character design, but if you at least work with the design to work it as part of the narrative, that's cool. The meta reason was because most protags were either redheads or blueheads, so she's both. Also showing which version I prefer.
I do like I will admit that the girl had the better design overall.
But that's been the same case since fucking Corrin. For all the damn avatars. That the female design's clearly the better one in what they intended in the first place. You cannot convince me otherwise for Corrin, because the male one just, one, looks stupid, like a Stolfo ass of feminine. And then two, I think personality-wise and whatnot just works better for Corrin than to be a girl than a guy. And then Robin's the one I think has been the cleanest of the 50-50s, but also everyone just ships Robin with Prom anyway.
Regardless of their sex.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh fuck.
And then Byleth.
Oh fuck.
Byleth just straight up narratively makes better sense being a girl than a guy. And that's also because of weird plot bullshit. And apparently we are getting a Avatar character in the new game, but they're very much downplaying them. I think because of the complaints of the main character is also the Avatar character.
Right, I feel like it was 7 that did it best. Our first one.
Yeah, that would have been Blazing Blade.
Yeah, the first one we got. I think they did it the best. You had a self-insert, but you were just the strategist.
I mean,
You
that's
did
what they...
nothing.
And that was
You
also...
did nothing on the battlefield.
That's also why they did Robin the way they did, because Robin was meant to be a reference to that. They just actively made him still a usable unit, which I think Robin's the best, because they're not the head lord character, but they're still important enough to the story.
Oh fuck! I think. Oh yeah, nope. I fell off the Bionis.
Whoops.
Bye, Shulk.
But Robin I think is really good, and to be fair, the one nobody's fucking played, except for those who did, is New Mystery of the Emblem, which was the remake to Mystery of the Emblem. Also had a My Hero unit. And apparently that system's also really good, because they lean into the fact that, hey, they weren't in the original game, so they're not meant to be plot important.
Not only were you not in the original game, you're just a jobber.
Yeah, you're just meant to exist. So again, that's fine. It's all the games after Awakening where they were like, let's make the Avatar the Lord character as well.
The most important fucking character.
Which is, again, a choice. I'm not saying it's a bad one, and I think it works for a couple games. I legit think it does work well, actually, in Fates. But also, we then kept doing it. Because even if Byleth's not a lord, they're the most important character in the game. And then, also the same case with Engage. But they at least made Alir like, they are just the lord you would expect. So it's fine. But I'm curious with Fortune's Weave, and it looks like a game I want to pick up, but also, it's getting hit with the Mario Kart World price tag.
Well, at least, unlike Mario Kart World, it should have content.
Yeah, it's going to be a dense game. The one thing I asked for...
Because it's what, 4 campaigns?
No, it's just 4 main lords. I don't know. It is.
Well, it said you pick a lord. You pick one of them to follow their journey. So, like, I assume it'd be 4 campaigns.
I hope not, because that was the thing I didn't want to deal with. Fucking with the game after fucking. Because I'm sick and tired of route splits and Fire Emblem. It's always irritating.
Well, at least it sort of makes sense if it's the same setting as
Three Houses.
Three Houses, because that was its thing.
Yeah, I get it. Doesn't mean I like it.
I don't have to like it. I get it. I don't have to like it.
I think I turned on the platforms.
Okay, so what?
A little bit.
Oh god, it's actually in here? Oh god. They're making me go in the big scary cave with the level 70 spider eggs.
The egg's so buff.
As long as I tiptoe, I shouldn't aggro anything. Also, what kind of fucking mechon did they freaking break to make those giant fucking eggs? Those are giant mechon shells.
Big mofos.
Big motherfuckers.
Yeah, one stream I would like to idea I want to do, but also I need to remanage how I do game clearing. I would like to do a Fire Emblem game at some point. Fuck.
No.
But again, we need to finish. That gets me back up here. I want to go in there. How did I get into those alcoves again?
I think there's platforms you have to activate with the soul.
Go up, go up. Okay, it was this. It was just me being stupid. All right. Why is the orb rolling?
Why does the orb have physics?
What is this new funky mode? Fucking Hand's a goddamn slasher villain. 80 bucks, cool.
Like, okay, that's not like. I feel like these were like I just got a spike jewel, and it's 60 damage. I'm like, they must have made these when the numbers were tooled to be much lower.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even asking for like 600 at this point, but like maybe 100 points, maybe like 150 points of damage for spike damage. I don't know. Maybe I'm just greedy.
Big number.
Well, when I'm casually using backslash for freaking 5,000 damage.
Ah, the problem
Like-
with RPGs and numbers.
I feel like the number bloat in Xenoblade Chronicles is especially egregious because they get so high so early.
Yeah.
Because at the end of, like, when you're at the end game of, like, Final Fantasy V, you're maybe breaking 2,500 HP. And that's at, like, level late 30, early 40s.
Also, yeah, the last upgrade we get in the game, our sword is shiny now.
The Butter Sword.
Oh god, it could be a reference to the butter sword. You may be right.
Increase electric damage dealt by 25%. Okay, cool.
I don't remember if the Master Sword's golden gem in the middle was lit up originally. Shit. I'll have to double check that. Oh, I think it does do increased damage on the Twilight.
Oh, it absolutely does. It's a freaking massive damage up boost against the Twilight.
Despite the fact it's meant to be the light of their god.
Maybe their god is freaking spiteful.
I mean, given the bullshit going on, I wouldn't blame them. That's... Oh, that's a D&D level twist I want to fucking see. It's the paladin using the power of the god that is supposedly wielded by the bad guy, and it kicks their fucking ass.
I don't think... Unfortunately, in D&D terms, they couldn't really do that.
No, you could.
Can you be not a... Don't you have to be like a goody two-shoes?
No, 5e, they fixed that.
Oh, that's good, at least.
Yeah, 5e, they fixed it, and I think Pathfinder's doing the same thing, kinda. Of, like, nah, you could just be a god of whatever. Just don't you, the player, be a dick about it. Wink.
Wank. Wank. Although I do think the funniest thing, it was... I forget which campaign we were making characters for. Or I may have just been fucking around with the character builder on Path Builder. But I learned you didn't have to be evil to be a lich.
No, you just gotta be undead, really. I mean, vampires are the same way. You don't need to be evil, you just need to be bit. Also, hell yeah, make a pizza. Here with the class, goddammit.
Do you right? Do you have enough to share with the class?
Oh yeah, oh Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah, no freaking! It just slaughters them.
Oh, it was taking me a couple slashes to get through him. That's just one shot. Yeah, pretty much proving you're not fighting these guys again. Have fun, jackass.
Right? This is your reward for dealing with their stupid bullshit.
Hells yeah! Hee! Half pepperoni, half mushroom. Mushroom, the other half will be no cheese and tons of pepperoni. Not bad choices. Oh, right, because your mom's,
Lactose intolerant?
Yeah. Because I'm always used to the issue of having to deal with getting no red sauce for pizzas because of my mom. Because she was allergic to red dye. But at the same time, we usually ended up getting 2 pizzas anyway. One for me, one for her. I just double dipped on occasion because I'm like, a pizza's a pizza, man. It's good shit.
Hey, it's pizza. It's pizza.
Yeah. But again, you can get like white sauce pizzas and shit. Fuck, those can be just as good. I'm not an asshole saying you can't like white sauce pizzas like weaker or anything. No, I just think it's also
it's just a different flavor.
Different flavor.
It's not bad.
You just gotta find the right things to go with it, which is why the one I remember is some form of like white sauce, chicken, and usually some form of like a leafy green veggie.
Ooh,
that fucking slaps.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
And I'm not a veggie person. But
Yeah.
no, that sounds fucking good.
Yeah, because the one I remember was Alfredo white sauce, some kind of chicken, and spinach. And spinach is a mixed bag. Fuck, is that good though? It works. And especially if you get like the right places to make it. Oh yeah. It's as solid as any red sauce pizza. I'm the sucker who usually goes for, give me the red sauce, shit ton of cheese, and 4 kinds of meats, motherfucker.
All the meat.
But yeah, to do a white sauce pizza properly, you just need the right things to go with it. And once you figure that out, just as good. It's like, anyone can enjoy pizza. You just gotta make it right.
Big thing for me when a pizza, the biggest thing between a good and a bad pizza for me is the crust.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not too picky about my crust, but I prefer a nice fluffier one. Where it has a nice chew to it. I don't like a hard crust. I don't want to fight my food. That's like the big thing for me, is texture and like fighting my food. Is getting a hard crust, it's like, oh man, this shit's gonna take forever to eat. Or if I can even eat it at all.
It also can't be too dense because then the crust just fills you up.
Yeah. I don't mind a thick crust, but But yeah, you can't have too much crust. It gets in the way. Oh, there's supposed to be another chest around here. Aha. Time to Cthulhu, man.
Meanwhile, I'm killing spiders to try and get a goddamn item drop for a quest.
is the way.
This game loves it. This game wears its MMO quest in design on its sleeve.
It's no wonder X was basically trying to be Nintendo's answer to Phantasy Star? Like, 20
Yeah, of all
years
things.
later? Like, 15 years later? Like, 'cause it's what it was. And it did it poorly, because I didn't even do the online mechanics for Xeno X when it first dropped.
I fiddled with them a little bit with somebody. But they weren't... It wasn't, like, the most thrilling thing.
Yeah. I think it's worth another shot, but I think because of how much Xeno X got shat on when it first came out, they ain't gonna do it again. And I think with Xenoblade at this point, the big thing is the big meta continuity, which again, Genesis is saying they're getting away from. Liars. They said Xenoblade 2 had no connection to the Xeno 1 story. That is a bull-faced fucking lie.
Well, that's sort of getting into real spoiler territory at that
Mega
point.
spoiler territory, but it's as known as early as like the start of the game almost.
So what are the quests doing? Go back there. Go back to that idiot. This one.
So Genesis looks interesting, especially as a Xeno fan. I'm gonna enjoy it, but yeah, I got nothing.
I am intrigued with the ring world concept.
Yeah, because it is, despite the fact they're really trying to hype up that, oh look, it is a higher fantasy Xenoblade game. I'm like, fucker, this is a ring world. That is hella science.
That is sci-fi as fuck.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm like, what are you doing? I'm in for this. What?
And this is the thing, I don't know really why they're trying to go more fantasy. I like Xenoblade as a sci-fi franchise.
People, I think it's a misunderstanding of, because a lot of people started with the Xeno stuff with the Xenoblade 1, which was very, like, Magitech, like, lo-fi Magitech. You had guns and shit, but they were huge as fuck. And, like, the most...
It's still sci-fi as shit.
Also, many people didn't finish Xeno 1, because once you've got past a lot of the early game stuff, and got to
I didn't have to get past the early game stuff to know that. No, this shit's sci-fi as fuck.
that people were not understanding about the Mechon at all. And Xeno 2 try to, like, half pivot away, half not. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, Xeno 2 was weird in how it tried to...
Yeah, put the two tones back together. And then Xeno 3 was kind of a middle finger, like, this is science fantasy, eat our ass. So Genesis, I feel like it's trying to, on purpose, be in the weird science fantasy half and half tone as the first Xenoblade Chronicles game, since it is meant to be a start of a new trilogy or whatever, which is interesting. But it's one of those, Xenoblade's one of those, you can't and won't comprehend it until another 100 hours in. And I scooped the fucking... I saw that. I also don't want to throw any of these away. These are all good. Shit. But I saw the fucking, like, as I was passing by Xant's orb, it told me press bottle to scoop. What? Yes, that's where the chest is at, but you need to clearly commit some more murder.
So, yeah, no, that's the quest I need to get Shulk and Ryan to be besties. Can't do that one right now. Need to find one more item for that quest, and I'm guessing that's going to be in a later area. Because I found one in each of the two main big areas so far. Actually, no, I found the first one in the fucking Tefra Cave, and then I found the second one on Gower Plains. I'm assuming I'll find the third part later.
But Yeah, I'm I'm trying to think of what other stuff got announced at the Direct. I mean, the big one for a lot of Toho fans is, holy shit, they remade 6. That's a surprise. There's the rumor for Wario stuff that didn't happen, which not shocked. There we go. Anything else that's gotta die? Okay, you, dick. Alright, fuck around and find out. It's time for Scatula Man. Knock it off, come on. Eee!
Yeah.
Right, the door's right there, but... No way, is it just for this platform?
Or the platforms.
Ah! Open salami.
Okay. Who's this dumbass? I've never seen you around here. What do you have for trade? Nothing.
Ah, one last arena for the road.
The trading mechanic is so weird and arbitrary, but it's also kind of neat.
Alright, bring it on, you ant.
Scoop.
What up, bitch? Zant, I've come to kick your ass. Don't you mean bargain? I meant what I said!
I meant what you heard me the first time. I always forget how weird his fucking mouth is.
Yeah, he's got a fucking snake mouth. God, I wish I could do that right now just to crack my back, you asshole.
And then he freaking stomps like a petulant child. He must be great at limbo parties.
Also, time dilation must be a bitch. Yeah, he's saying he prayed to the gods and prayed to the skies and found a god, but that clearly is Ganon. Which... What time is it?
How old am I?
Oh god! I have seen enough Ava to know where this is going. Oh, he did. Also, I think
I
that's
forgot about the weird flaming Ganon head.
It's caused by the shadow piss. But also just straight up had the Ganon lay motif. Usurper King Zed. Right, I think he does kind of... Motherfucker, I'm gonna hit you with a goddamn hurricane! You gotta use all the items against him.
It's why I feel like Xant's one of the better boss fights in the franchise. He makes you use all your shit.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, let's... Fuck. Yeah, okay, this isn't even the main boss, this is the mid boss.
Oh yeah, he copies mini bosses. He copies main bosses, mini bosses.
Yeah, main boss.
Yeah, but what you have to do here?
You gotta use the... Ow. He's not giving a shit about the arrows. I think I still have to whack him with the Gale Boomerang. No, I can't, because the Gale Boomerang doesn't work in this mode.
Does it work? Does it maybe not work while you have iron boots on? Yeah, it doesn't work while you have iron boots on for some reason. That's weird. I don't know why that would be a problem. You should have smack him with the sword. Look with the sword, baby.
I think
Get over to his back.
I have to wait for him to do the projectile attack, because if I get close to him without the projectile attack,
He just goes away, yeah, so wait for him to start shooting. So anyway, he started blasting.
Honestly, it's probably faster if I just don't use the boots. Alright, he disappears when I play chicken with him. Alright, bay! Because at this point, it's just the fucking Markiplier punch a guy meme.
So is that all the side quests in... Gotta play it. You think it is? At least for now.
Oh, right! The big fucking boner! Jeez.
May well get your, so may well get your Zora armor on.
I thought I could cheese it. Nope. Forgot about the mega.
And this is mostly a Iron Boots phase. You're mostly on the ground.
Open up! Stop being closed!
Got a claw shot him, I believe.
Get over here, asshole! Hey! Look, I always appreciate a good, like, get the fuck over here! Oh, what is this fucking whack-a-mole ass?
He appears in the one that's furthest away from you at a certain point. It's fair. It's probably that one over there.
Yeah, I just gotta get close enough to put your shit down. Here we go again. I do like that he is just remixing the all the themes. Yes, now suddenly he's the mini boss of the fucking.
I'm gonna. So that's really dumb. For some reason, I just had an inkling. It's like, let's go back to Colony 9. It's like, oh, there's like freaking 25 more side quests that opened out.
Also, I just split this dude's asshole. Here, so I can split your ass.
You have to be fairly close before you throw the boomerang. Wait for him to start shooting for a bit, and then you can dodge.
Alright, there I go. Back to splitting his ass.
This might be rude, but isn't it a bit sad getting us to ask her? Says Charla. Fucking savage. You're supposed to be the healer, but this man ain't healing from that burn.
Also, Tiny Zant.
Tiny little Zant. Look at the little tiny man.
Oh, I'm gonna swing this fucking wrecking ball into his balls. Ow. Link, can you put your balls away? Thank you.
Oh my god, that freaking... the ball and chain just went flying.
Get his ass! Again, Link don't fuck around in this game.
Again, the fact he can throw it that far and that high, kid's fucking jacked.
Motherfucker has the goddamn power bracelets built into him. Imagine this Link with the power bracelets, he would just suplex the moon.
Freaking, he'd go into he'd somehow get to Termina while the moon's falling, and just throw the moon back into orbit.
Just fucking play basketball with it. Fucking the master's just sitting there going like, what the fuck is that?
Boosh.
This is what's, I think, well, I gotta read what it said.
You stole my joke! I stole their joke. Oh my god.
To be
Or
fair,
you stole it. One of us stole SWAT's joke.
hey, thievery's fine around here. Yar. Now I have a fucking pirate.
We approve of the high seas.
Ow.
This bitch has another fucking quest.
Alright, this segment's just taking a while because it's hard to fucking hit this guy.
I think there's some weirdness with Xanta as well, where the only hit that actually matters is the combo finisher.
No wonder it feels like you can just do jump slashes and it's fine.
Yeah, it's very weird.
That's some KH2 weirdness. Yeah, I got Final Fantasy. Yeah, he skips like a good couple bosses even. Yeah, I was just gonna fucking stab you. Ow.
It would kind of be amazing to see what he would do in the Argorok arena.
Argorok, that was...
City in the Sky.
Oh yeah, how the fuck did he handle that? Just him just start flapping his hands and become a giant bird.
He'd have his swords out too, I think. I've always been too stupid on how to properly manage with that attack. I've never thought of like, hey, just block it, stupid.
Block Lamau, yeah, because Xant's not a good fighter. That's the thing to pin right away. He's just going fast, so if you're just an actual swordsman, you'll be fine. Yeah, my problem is he's block stunning me so hard I can't even do my fucking stab him in the ass attack. Yep, there you go. Come on, let me finish her, this man. I know why we don't, but come on. Oh boy, unfathomable cursed powers beyond our comprehension. Let's see what this does.
Let's touch it and see what happens.
I forgot he stole our other pieces. Right, that's why you get the full set after this.
Why do I have two options for this quest? So I guess I'll freaking save and see what happens.
Jesus!
Someone was into that.
Holy shit, murder! Yay! We just killed a man! To be fair, he kinda was asking for it. Fuck him.
Okay, that one actually seems kind of alright. Reducing aggro from auto attack generates from auto attacks.
Yeah, like as well to kind of Zant is literally a power drooling like child of a man. That's why it's okay to murder him.
He was a wimp until he got anchor arms.
Or anchor helmet, I guess. Also funny that game's like, threat to Zelda's in danger! Bitch, we saw her atomized! I don't think there was much of a Zelda left.
So I could be an asshole and ruin everyone's dreams and make everyone miserable by chucking this thing into the water. Or I can repair it. Shulk would definitely repair it.
It was Quandary if I want to 100% this. I think for the best, it's just as good to just get this game done. Because there's nothing really for 100%ing this other than just the satisfaction of it all.
Yeah, there isn't really much of a...
Or a health bar, sure, but eh.
It's a Zelda game. It's not like it's going to be incredibly difficult.
Plus, worst comes to worst, I have the magic armor. What time is it? Hour 30. Yeah, I can knock this out, because Hyrule Castle's not going to take that long.
It's not a long dungeon.
Not a long dungeon, as well as... And most of the issues just going to be cutscenes, but at the same time, I can just hydrate during that.
Here we go.
You okay, girl?
I think she's just having a moment. She'll be alright.
Start the Attack on Titan theme here. Knock, knock, motherfucker. There you go. What a horrible day for rain. I think if you go back into the city, everyone is freaking the fuck out. Which, fair. Oh, well, it's more of a diamond shape. It's like two pyramids on top of each other. Because if you look underneath the castle, there's like a point at the bottom too. It is also faux diamond pyramid shape, which could be close to Link to the Past. I think you're trying to go for Majora, but no, Link to the Past. Hello. Because Twilight Princess actually does kind of reference a lot of the games at the time. It just also mostly focuses on Oop, since it's meant to be the B-side sequel to the Ocarina of Time after Wind Waker. Also, where's the music? The rain's majestic and all, but I expect my fucking Hyrule Castle theme, damn it.
I think you mainly hear it inside the castle.
I guess that makes sense. Which, actually, yeah, this is just referencing Link to the Past. Golden Pyramid around the Hyrule Castle, which is where the Gold Pyramid's in the Dark World. It's raining. Yeah, this is just meant to be a reference to... We're ending where another game begins. If it's raining in Hyrule Castle, shit's fucked. Also, give me some missions game. Oh my god. Yo. Oh, I stabbed that guy in the dick. Hey, can I? Timber! I forgot about that. Yeah, you had to do it here. I need to borrow one of you for a second. What? Okay, this one's reinforced. One second, I need to pilot one pig into the pillar. Beep. Beep. Ow! Get fucked. Alright, you gotta do U-turn on this thing. Oink! No, I wanted to dismount. No. Ow. Also, this puzzle. Hi, Triforce. I'm gonna draw you correctly.
Don't even think the AI actually uses guardship. I'll give you that instead.
Oh god, I wish I could zoom out a little bit.
Okay, that'll definitely be something I focus right on later. Because Berserker seems very funny.
Oh, God. This puzzle's gonna suck. Cause yeah, the hints you draw it like a Triforce, because there's a Triforce in the ground.
I think there's actually it's actually like a specific order you have to push them. You have to hit them in, and then
Yeah, because I'm running out. If you try to just highlight over all of them, you don't.
I
have
don't think you need to hit all of them. I think you have to hit certain ones in a certain order, and the order is the hints somewhere. I think you have to clear off the ground somewhere with the boomerang. Like there's some leaves, and it'll reveal the...
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Because there is a Triforce pattern. Yeah, the pattern is a lightning bolt. So top to mid to okay. Yeah, that explains why there's a middle one that's not on a point. Ahem.
I think you have to do it from back to front.
There we go.
Because I think it's based on like how long the spinners stay spinning.
Map.
Map. Let's
Oh, yeah,
go.
this place is huge, but it's mostly just a gauntlet. And most of the bigness is actually outside.
We'll go with upgrade that. We'll upgrade hammer beat and bone upper.
Yeah, I think honestly the longest part of this is just gonna be the final boss. That's just because it's fucking what, 7 phases?
There's Puppet Zelda, then Beast Ganon, then it's Horseback, and then it's Ganon. Then it's the duel. So it's 4 phases. And unfortunately, Puppet Zelda's complete luck. For the length.
Yeah, because it's just Phantom Ganon.
Oh no! In between the volley, the lethal volleys, there's she just does a random amount of attacks.
Yeah, it sounds about half the time.
So I think I was watching a run. Bewildered Beast was commentating, and he said his worst record was tied for like 25 phases for Puppet Zelda. Because it was wasting. She used that many attacks that weren't the fucking
Dead Man's Volley.
lethal Dead Man's Volley. Oh yeah, I just sort of turbocharged her freaking heal bullet. I got it straight to level 4 when I got her.
Can't use the Great Spin Attack? Wham! Heavy Slam!
Wham!
They won't, but I would kill if they didn't even did half the combat shit in this for the Ocarina of Time remake. Let my boy
Unfortunately,
schmooze.
unfortunately, people would bitch.
Yeah. By the fact that Ocarina of Time needs the combat upgrades. Also, it would make sense. Hero Shade is just Oop Link.
He lost a bit of weight is all.
What the Lost Woods does to a motherfucker. Son of a bitch again!
I am very much glad that the Xeno series has like a dedicated fan wiki and not freaking fandom.
Yeah.
They have a proper wiki.
Also, this motherfucker
So-
just speaks now.
He doesn't talk until you kick his ass.
No, he says it. He literally just had a line that just says, "I have come to play."
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah. But it's still just like a what the fuck?
He spoke, and that is a plot. That is a point Midna makes. Is like, holy shit, he talks.
Like, wait, what? Yeah, the problem is she can't quip right now because she's probably sitting in the shadow going like, if I make a sarcastic comment right now, Link's gonna get decked, and I kind of need him, so I'll keep my mouth shut for once. Let the boy lock in.
So like, how does damage immunity work? Because it just has a value of 400.
Enough. All the strongest side. And that's all I've ever known. X? Rest. He spoke. The captain is just sitting there going like,
The fuck?
I have seen enough this day, this week, this however fucking long this game takes to beat in the universe. Fuck this, man. I just want my house back.
So yeah, no, shield bullet's actually really good to upgrade, because it's literally temporary hit points.
Yeah, Charlotte is very much. You think she's meant to be like the good precision DPS character? Nope, healbot.
She's a heal. She's that one sniper from Overwatch before Overwatch.
Anna.
Yeah, freaking
old
sniper
granny
healer.
I like
Old granny sniper.
What the little bit of time I did play Overwatch, especially because I played the original version. I
played the original version.
Yeah, Anna was fun. Like, she was one of the few healers I actually liked, mostly because I'm like, yeah, I get to snipe people, and if I need to heal people, just turn around, boom. She was fun.
I liked the nonsense you could get up to with Zenyatta.
I could never process playing him, but especially on my...
The orbs were so fun!
Yeah, because the ones I liked playing were like Bastion, Reinhardt. I tried playing Tracer, man, but oh my god, Tracer just... If you don't know how to play her correctly, she melts like butter.
Yeah, no freaking. I did so much bullshit with the the short time I played.
Yeah, and I've just.
But Zenyatta was the guy I really gravitated towards because the orb mechanic was so cool.
Yeah,
apply a debuff and a buff.
One of the few games I actually tried to like Blizzard with, and then once Blizzard fucked it up, I'm like, I'm done.
I'm out.
I dropped it even before 2 came out. I dropped it around...
Oh, I dropped it way before that as well.
The last character I remember playing was the stupid hamster, and I did not like him at all, despite he clearly was meant to be the movement character.
I never played... I didn't even play when he came.
I barely played it when he dropped.
I think I played, like, mostly at launch, and that was it.
Yeah. But... to make it more publicly known in the chats, because I bitch about these usually in private. Blizzard's a company I will refuse to ever play anything of theirs ever again. And I've always kind of thought they were a crap company. And kind of felt vindicated when a lot of the stuff came out, and it turned out, oh yeah, no, they were bastards. I'm like, no. But yeah, I've always disliked Blizzard, but I've always wanted to give them a chance, and then once the the big claims came out, even before the Microsoft buyout. No. I'm not giving them my money. Not giving my money, not getting my attention. So if you want any Blizzard games, sorry, no. I ain't doing it. But in a similar vein, I am tempted to stream Rivals, especially because that's gotten good-ish again.
I have not tried Rivals yet.
Rivals has a lot of the good ideas from Overwatch. Dull surprise, since NetEase was a support company for Blizzard before they kind of just split off. The big benefit is the Marvel IP, because holy crap, that kind of makes it easy to understand what some characters can and can't do.
That's sort of the thing I kind of get with it. It's like, I don't need to play it to know what generally the character does.
Yeah, like, people...
Although, except, I did see a review on... someone I follow is doing, like, reviews of the character designs.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck did they do with Daredevil?
It's part of the storyline that was going on in Season 4, and I sadly think they're gonna stop doing that because people bitched on Daredevil so much. The short version of it was basically, he got bumped into the similar lore shit that goes on with Iron Fist. So he got tapped into not the same energies as Iron Fist, but not the exact same, but a similar energy, basically.
Like, it's a sick-ass backstory, but, like, that's not Daredevil, though.
And again, with Rivals, you can at least get their older outfits, and it's fine.
Oh, that's good, at least.
Yeah, because everyone, the one everyone bitches about is Wolverine in the fucking jacket, even though I think it kind of works for him. They have the movie version of his outfit, which looks more comic accurate than even the movie was, and the movie was already pretty fucking accurate since it's the Daredevil one. So, yeah, if you just want a decent Wolverine, you can get it. Hell, they got Weapon X, so if you want to run around as a half-naked man, go on ahead. The meme do be true. It's equal opportunity for the sexy for everybody. Even though I argue Wolverine is a character that should not be sexy. He's a hairy, scrungly man.
Well, that comes with the territory of being Canadian.
Canadian and a Wolverine.
Right?
Yeah, because one of my favorite costumes they did was... Well, Psylocke also is just really good in general, but it's not the either version of Psy you would expect. Because it's Psylocke from Demon Days, not from the main universe.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I think they partly did that because, like, yeah, trying to explain the fucking bullshit that goes on.
Yeah, we don't want to deal with that.
The fact that she's...
We don't want to deal with that.
She's two bitches now. And I mean that politely, but yeah, she's... I'm like, they're just gonna skip that when we eventually get Psylocke into the MCU, because try to explain that shit that she's fucking three bitches.
No, she's three bitches. Another one that confuses me from what I understand, from what I've... Yeah, because they have the Penny Parker, but she's from 2099? She's considered 2099?
There's 4 timelines, is the short version of it.
Oh shit. That's a big evil frog. I ain't going near that.
Bitch.
Thankfully, the freaking Aether Bike, it doesn't dismount you if you get freaking spotted.
But, yeah, there's 4 timelines, and for some reason she's the 2099 timeline, even though it's supposed to be Miguel. They have hinted that they want to do, I mean, I'm like 20, that's not that. Not you, Penny! Penny with an I. The spider one.
That hard to explain. The one with the robot mech.
The one that's just a giant Evangelion reference to the point where her alternate color schemes are just other Avas.
That's great.
I'm like, thank you. I get the reference, but also, I'm gonna scream now. But they have hints that they may do Miguel O'Hara at some point. I think they're just kind of holding off because... Yeah, how the fuck do you make Miguel any different from regular Parker?
Well, seeing as unlike Parker, he's an actual Spider-Man.
You're,
Kind of.
sort of. The big thing is he doesn't have the spider sense.
Wait, no, he just freaking got really good goddamn reflexes.
Yeah. Maybe there's something I'm supposed to do in here?
So you can drift with the Aether Jets. So that tells me with the racing minigame, drifting will be required.
Yeah, because it looked like it's straight up just a kart. These people were making fun of. We got a fucking Xeno kart racer for before blank.
To be fair, that would be kind of rad. Not gonna lie.
Let's show him a Thea 3. Let me in! Okay, apparently can't do shit this way around. Gotta go the other way.
I guess I have to go further into the game, okay. Because I can't do that quest until I go to the Ether Mine. Okay.
I know things that people were complaining about with Rivals, because you bring up Daredevil, they released his, the Frank Miller outfit, where he's wearing the hoodies and the bandana. And people got mad because they didn't replace his staffs. They did actually win and patch it, so they did make it so you can have different, staffs and turn off the aura. That is part of the stupid, like, you could get it cheaper or you could get it full price.
I think you do this one in the same order as the... No, I think it's... You have to do diagonals. Because they burn out in different speeds.
That's last. Oh, come on! Yes, this one's definitely first, because it's still going.
I think it's that one, and then you go from the diagonal from it. Then you go straight across and then back over. I think that's the sequence. No, not that way. Maybe. Let's see. You know, the one that's straight across from it. From this one you were the second... No. I know there's a diagonal involved. I think it's the one that's on the right, the far back one on the right, then the one that's right beside you, and then the one that's across from that one, on that side. No, not that one. Not that one second. Maybe I don't fucking remember the puzzle.
This one's definitely first. It's going the longest.
Yeah, I think it's that one, the longest one there, then diagonally down there.
No, I think it's just a straight regular pattern, because it just burns out when it's... Hey, Vic! Random thing to have at the fucking tail end of the game's a fucking lantern puzzle.
Is there even any lantern oil in the castle for you to get?
Right here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, not too bad. Because all I need to do is just sit over here and then... Ahem. Alright! Let's just break the faces along the way. Whoops.
To be fair, it was the Hyrule Castle was hostilely taken over, so it's currently someone else's property. Currently not property of the royal family, so...
Oop. Yeah, so it's clearly meant to be this one first.
It's, yeah, it is the order I was explaining. So it's that one, and then it's the one that's diagonal from this one. No, diagonal.
It is diagonal!
No,
It is diagonal! Eh? Eh?
it's that one, then that one, then you go straight across from there. Then you go straight to the left,
There!
and then you get the last one.
I mean,
Okay, so that one, I go back.
more violence! Go down!
Here. Change the time.
How many stabbings is it gonna take? Sheesh.
How many stabbings does it take to get to the center of a dark nut?
Stabbings will continue until morale improves.
Until morale improves.
Nope, the trick you're trying to tell me? That doesn't work.
No, the iron. I could have sworn the iron boots worked with that. Weird.
I just tried. I flew with them on. I think
That's
it's
weird.
just meant to pull him when he's in the air. You pull to him when he's on the ground.
I guess maybe.
He got some strong ass grippers, is what we're saying. Eee.
So why can I no longer use the? There we go. That was weird. So I tried luring an enemy with a rock, and they're like, it's like let's do the combat stance while they're throwing the rock. No, that cancels the rock throw apparently, even though you throw the rock. Game from the late 2000s, everybody.
Yeah. Big key. Oh, it's open. Oh, nice. Oh, fucking goddammit. Hell yeah. Motherfucker just has a bazooka. Son of a bitch, he's here to solve problems. Practical fucking problems.
Practically.
Also, he has a bunch more chests I can go get in the dungeon, but I don't need to.
Yeah, there's a treasure room for some reason, and you have to get a second small key from the graveyard that's in the back. But it's not. That's the only reason you need the other small key. Is if you want to get the treasure room.
Which again, I think most of that's rupees, so
I think there's some bombs and some arrows.
I don't even think there's pieces of heart in here, so let's just fucking go.
No. Although if you, especially in randomizer, it's important to get to that room.
Yeah, I'll probably learn that.
Because there are a lot of chests.
Really doing the haunted rats?
Not only the haunted rats, but the ghosts tell you which way to go. Because some of these platforms obviously fall. Turn your fish ass around.
Oh boy, more violence. So yeah, it's half Hyrule Castle, half Ganon's Tower.
I believe it's claw shot. Yeah, you gotta claw shot the braziers.
Way to do it. More violence! Yeah, there's where the spinning part is. I was thinking of this scene. Cause yeah, well, what? 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 Damn. Let's try that again. Shit! Times the charm? Ow.
Funniest thing you can do is you can you can position yourself just right, and those braziers are still claw shotable.
Oh, just skip him?
You can skip the Dark Nut.
Yeah, because this definitely has more Dark Nut vibes than Iron Knuckle. Still stabbable. There we go. I'm trying to do Hellsplitter. Hellsplitter is really good on these fuckers. Ah, every time! Parry this, you fucking casual! Ow! Shit! Okay, kinda did. Alright.
Last one of those I need.
Let's go stab the shit out of somebody. Oh god, we're going to the light! It's fucking windy.
Fucking windy up here.
Someone turn off the sky. Bring it on, Ganon. I'm taking this as seriously as I can. No. I want to ride in on a top. Man, it's gonna take forever to repair that marble. Welcome to my castle. So you're Ganondorf. I've been dying to meet you. People have long amused me, Midna. To defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Yet as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep of it and grew strong enough. Strong again. Your people have some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. Says the guy with the Triforce of Power. Also, how long does it take for Ganon to style up his hair? Holy shit.
I think it depends on the game. Depends on the incarnation.
This motherfucker has, like, the big chunky rolls he has in his little fucking crown. Like, holy shit. My guy.
Well, he's probably been sitting there waiting for you for quite some time, so, like,
he doesn't have his organ. Time. He doesn't have his organ either. He can't just be sitting there playing his tunes. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the goddess wield. Goddesses, you misgendering fuck. He who wields such power would make a suitable king to this world, don't you think? Fear me and my angry triangle tattoo.
You don't want to beware the giant angry triangle.
Ah, such conceit. And if you're the one who wields the power as you claim, I'll risk everything to deny you. Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me, then. Yes, try to deny me. You and your little friend. He's become squares!
Most intimidating shape.
Eh, shit, that could have been worse. Hey, girlie, you good? Midnight, just bitch slap her, come on. Up. Hey, damn it, you're barring me from her short stack. Give her back. Oh god, why are you green now?
Got that gangrene all over her body.
Oh, if you faithless fool who's a dare take up arms against the king of light and shadow. There you choose, and so I shall feel my wrath. How does it feel to have tits, by the way? I think you actually went smaller. Ganon's puppet, Zelda. I have to ask this question because someone brought it to me before and I don't have an empty bottle to try this.
I think it does work.
We'll see after I get my ass kicked a little bit. Right, I think it's just the Dead Man's Volley that does damage to Zelda in this.
Yes.
Alright.
That is the only way to deal damage
Whoop!
in this phase.
That's the fake out. Alright, got a better volley this time. Motherfucker, I've been doing Dead Man's Volley for ages. I know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, shit. The other stuff that always gives me problems. Come on. Back out. Come on. Whee! What is this Peter Pan looking shit? Come on. So is this room supposed to have windows, or is it always meant to just be open air? Because, my god, the draft!
We all know medieval architecture was weird.
Like, it looks sick as hell for a throne room, but I'm like, if you don't have any way to close those windows, my god, the Alright, that mostly behaved.
Yeah, no, that's actually really good. I wasn't really paying attention to how many phases it was.
I got a couple, like, there's only 3 hits needed, but the really issue was just getting the third one, just because I kept getting either the store stab.
The big thing is, I don't think she ever did the freaking ground slam against you.
I don't even remember that attack.
I mean, it's just a big Triforce that appears, and when she slams into the ground, it hits an area of effect.
No, she did that once.
She did that once?
But it was
That's not bad, because that's the longer attack.
Well, she did the Triforce attack, but she didn't slam down into it.
I must be misremembering how the animations work.
Yeah, the pose everyone thinks of.
Right. Yeah, her only doing that once is fucking incredible luck.
I kept getting the sword jab.
Yeah.
The fake out.
No, it's Beast Ganon.
To be fair, probably one of the better designs of Pig Ganon. Because it actually just looks like a fucking big-ass angry boar. Oh, right, this does kind of need arrows.
Arrows and use Wolflink as well.
Being furry. Because it's the furry fight. I'm not your tummy! Yeah, this phase A isn't too bad, it's just timing, and also the weird-ass music.
They got SWAT.
What do you mean the fight needs arrows?
You shoot him in the forehead.
Yeah, you can shoot him in the forehead.
But you can use Wolflink to grab him and throw him aside.
Oh, right, you can
Arrows
do
are
that too.
Arrows are generally faster.
It's still generally meant to be the Wolflink fight.
Yeah, this is meant to be the Wolflink portion of the fight.
The arrows to make it. Because I can show off, because I remember, as soon as you brought that up as well, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that, because the animation for it is still sick as hell.
You just fucking... Midna grabs him and just tosses him.
Gotta remember I'm used to the Wii version, so I gotta remember the buttons before they actually do the command. Come on, sit still! Jackass!
I think I remember seeing Chugga try to do that, but he couldn't figure out how until he just used the bow.
You're not supposed to be that close to him when he charges.
Yeah, let's...
Yeah, that makes some distance.
You see, she... Yeah, got it, but the...
He's floating!
Must be some... it was probably some... Yeah, because he broke out of the barrier. So the hitbox got weird.
Okay, never seen that before.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, so you have to time your button press.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I've done that fight, and this... I just realized, oh yeah, he has a big glowing thing on the gem. I got arrows, hold on a second. But yeah, this is just me.
Freaking... the joke I'm gonna make is how thumb wrestling in Switch Sports Resort should work. No thumb, the whole hand!
I just asked for proper wrestling. That would have been a better minigame than thumb wrestling. Holy shit.
So thumb wrestling is...
Ah, what the... Yeah, I hit A twice and it threw me off. I think I need to hold A. There you go.
I just find it funny that they have a single big dumb yaoi hand.
Yeah, it's holding A when you get to him.
Hold A and then freaking toss him with the
Leg stick.
flick the stick.
Since I have quick switch, it's probably gonna be faster if I just do this.
Yeah, swords generally faster.
Well, using the arrow and then doing the A mash.
Well, I think the sword can do more damage.
Probably, because it's actually upgraded. And just doing the arrow is easier.
Like,
Yick!
at least...
Whoosh!
We faked you out!
Don't remember that one.
That was good. Maybe that's why you're meant to eventually switch back to just doing Wolf. Because he freaking... Yeah, he fakes it with the arrow.
Huh. I've never seen that before.
Well, normally you can kill him before that happens, before he starts doing that.
Okay, so that he does that from now on. So like,
He has it in the back half of the fight.
If you use... I think the main thing that speedruns use is they... Especially for 100%, they have the bottle of Great Fairy's Tears.
Yeah, I have that in my bag right now.
And they drink that, and then they use the... they use Great Spin on the belly. And it just does insane damage.
Because that still reaches on like the regular sword slashes, so...
Yeah.
And it's also great sword slash damage. Or great spin damage. It's gonna fucking hurt.
Doubled Great Spin damage.
I forgot the tears does double damage.
Yeah, until you get hit.
Don't get hit, Lamau.
Yeah, just don't get hit.
To be fair, as long as you're not dealing with shit like that, you'll be fine. But this is more thematically appropriate. Oh, hi, Den and Pork. Man, I want some bacon now. Yeah, fucked you, oversized bastard.
Crispy Gannon bacon.
It's devilishly delicious.
Make this motherfucker into a barbacoa burrito. Oh man, he's stinky.
Ugh. What?
He's
Open the
green.
windows. Why does dark magic smell so bad?
Part of the darkness.
You know what? Maybe it has something to do with the fact that he's been dead multiple times.
Given this is meant to be after Ood? No, he actually hasn't even died yet.
Oh, right.
Because timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah.
Yay!
So I forget. Is Midna weaker here or no?
Don't worry
Because
about
her-
it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It's not gonna matter anyway because we're... Are you ready for round 3?
The round the fucking phase I suck at because I never understood how the arrows work.
So yeah, it doesn't matter when she has this. Yeah, the phase we don't see. Spirit Ganon versus Midna whatever the fuck.
I mean,
Mindapus.
Imagine if this was an additional phase. Somehow.
Hey, would have been fun.
It, like, I feel like I'm picturing like Gaia Colossus versus Dark Gaia vibes with that for some reason.
Every gameplay mechanic gets represented. We haven't done horseback yet. Oh, that's gonna be a repair bill.
I hope she had insurance on that castle.
Again, everyone in Castletown's gonna be flipping their lid.
I hope everyone had insurance.
And Ganondorf is back. What? I still need to read the manga for
How they
Twilight
treat this,
Princess.
yeah. And, oh, took forever to get that son of a bitches.
Just goes and fucking breaks it. What a fucking asshole.
So the first time Zelda's allowed to do anything, and she steals our fucking bow. Oh wait, no, she doesn't in this one.
No, she just has her own fancy bow.
Yeah, I was about to say, first time, what about Wind Waker?
She steals our shit.
She actually takes your bow?
Yeah,
in that
you
game?
can. When you're doing the final phase and that, she straight up steals your light arrows.
Huh.
So yeah, she does something, but she's also nicked our shit. Still mad
Well, to
about
be
it.
fair, in that one she is a pirate, so it's fitting.
I mean, yeah.
Well, she's just like,
Her-
I need something. I could use this. Joint. Ah!
Nick,
And then she aims at you.
It works.
Yup.
Because every game has to have the light arrows, except we didn't get to actually use the light arrows ourselves.
Well, not every game. Zelda 1 had the silver arrow.
They're basically the light arrows.
yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Same with
I know,
3.
I'm being pedantic.
Because hell, in Link Between Worlds, they've rechanged it to being the light arrows when it should be silvers. So, yeah, if they ever remade Zelda 1, it'd be light arrows.
Yep.
Also, they just call them light arrows, not light arrows, capital. Oh yeah, you still get your bow in this.
Yeah, you don't shoot him. You are literally just meant to follow and Zelda shoot.
F!
And
On the
I
damn.
think, yeah, guard her with the spin attack. Like, I have never beaten Twilight Princess, but I remember I fought this boss once at a friend's house. I don't know how we did this phase, or how much difficulty we had with it.
It's really stupid because you have to be behind Ganondorf before Zelda can start aiming the light arrows. And how the aiming works is where you are pointing the control stick.
Or just Z target. Like, I'm just Z targeting and it's working. Like, I was moving left and she shot right.
Yeah, when you were saying that you have to be behind Gan, my mind just went to, oh dear, so this is like Star Wolf being on your tail and Star Fox.
Yeah, honestly, that was the problem I was having. He was right on my ass, so I couldn't actually fucking position properly. Now that the fight's in a correct position, now it's working correctly. But it starts off incorrect, so a good chunk of the fight is just getting incorrect position. Yep, there you go.
And the duel's more of a formality than actually anything difficult.
Yeah, and the magical sword is just the Master Sword. That's how I took it. That one could be a little bit more dubious, but also we're never getting a remake of Zelda 1 because Nintendo does not remake NES games anymore. The last one we got was Metroid Zero Mission. And even then, Zero Mission...
Yeah, fuck, that was over 20 years ago.
Uh-huh. At this point, they realize they're better off just re-releasing the originals, because if they remake the NES games, that is some sacred text you're fucking with there.
Yep.
Back in the GBA area, it was a bit more novel.
And even then, that was just ports.
So Ganon here mentions.
Well, I'm saying with like Zero Mission, it was
Zero Mission, yeah.
more novel at the time.
And,
Also,
and
hey, look at the fishing net! 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 Ah!
So Ganon mentions in the cutscene an impressive looking blade. Is he talking about the Master Sword or his own blade?
Likely the Master Sword.
Well, also, the sword he has was the one that got stabbed in him to kill him.
Yeah.
He literally is wielding the weapon that was meant to fucking put him away from the sages, which, that's badass. He's just like, oh, this sword looks nice. Let me just...
I will be forthcoming when I got to this point, when I was playing Twilight Princess HD with absolute horseshit damage settings. With no extra heart containers. I did use the fishing rod cheese for this because I had a hell of a time with the horse riding phase.
Yeah,
because
there it is.
One of those fucking if one of those freaking spectral horsemen hit me, I was just dead.
I just love that you can
not...
pick him out with the fucking fishing rod. Which that's
right,
definitely... That is definitely a fucking reference to him getting confused by the goddamn,
What would he get confused with in another game?
Or at least not get confused by, but fucking him up with the, bug catching net. With Dead Man's Volley in that.
Oh right, you could use the bug net.
Technically, it's better.
Well, it's got a wider range.
Yep.
It's got a wider reach.
There goes one. I did one chance. Because, hey, the sword clashing does look cool.
I love the dynamic music during it, too.
But also, keep stabbing him in the ass. It worked in Wind Waker, I'm gonna do it here, too.
So imagine if you could do the behind the back guard, right?
You...
Freaking, can we just take a minute to appreciate freaking Wind Waker Ganondorf's fucking outfit?
Dude is huge as shit and he knows it and he rocks it. I don't know what happened.
He also is like, it also really fits his character in that one.
He's resigned his fate to shit being fucked. He don't got Hyrule anymore. He's like, I am just doing this for the name of the game.
He's very reflective in Wind Waker. and he's much more composed, and it's like
He will still fuck
it's,
you up
it's
though.
really
Holy
good.
shit.
It's a very good design. I like the Wind Waker design a lot.
Oh, yeah,
Not my favorite's this one, because this one just looks like a motherfucker posed up to be a Dark King. Plus also the glowing chest hole of like, bitch, I lived.
I lived.
Keeping the trend of Ganon having strange weaknesses. So I saw a video recently that goes into how NES Ganon's AI actually works, and the strategy that speedrunners use involves just using the whistle to change the timing of his fireballs. So it's funny to think about yet another random weakness of Ganon's.
That one's definitely not intentional, but I'm like,
Yeah.
that does kind of work, because that fight is both very scripted and not. Because, like, yeah, that is the one thing in the game that could fuck with, like, his timing, because it straight up pauses the time.
Yeah, the way it actually works, it's a very simple fight. You just could never tell that because you can't see him.
You can't see his ass! Yeah, that's why I fucking hate that version of the fight so much.
He constantly chases you down.
There we go. And clear!
Yeah.
Stab him in the chest.
I think I said that backwards, but whatever.
And unlike Demise, he doesn't roll out in time.
I said clear when I was putting something into a man's chest. I think that's meant to save a man, not kill a man.
Clear!
Well, Link mistook the Master Sword for a defibrillator.
Also, he is still walking with a sword in his fucking gut. God damn. There's not here, it's okay.
Don't pull that thing out.
Doesn't matter, he don't have the Triforce no more. The gods
You know,
abandoned
I'm
him.
more referring to, like, if you ever get stabbed,
Yeah, you leave it in.
Leave
You
it
leave
in.
it in.
Exactly.
Leave it in until you can get stitched.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm getting at.
And then the most fucking
Oh,
hardcore death scene in the whole fucking series.
Okay, I think I know now why I thought Zant had, because it might have just been the resolution of videos of the game, but I always thought that Zant had like these strange lines inside of his mouth, like almost looking like stitches or something.
he
Like,
has
it was
on the
weird.
outside of his mouth. He has cuts, so he has a little bit of a snake mouth. But the inside, it's just gooey.
You got that gooey mouth.
Also, hey, Midna's around, and she still has the helmet despite getting that crushed. I think I noticed that even on the Wii version as a kid.
Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
We are even now. Fuck off.
What the hell's that?
So, did she?
Also, Link, you may want to grab the Master Sword out again, and you gotta put that away. You can wait for the sword stack in a minute.
I mean,
Oh, I should have told you to do the funny thing before you did the
Put the iron boots on.
Put on the iron boots.
Oh, I like this scene too much. And then so many people walked away.
Although it's not nearly as funny as if you do dot skip an Ocarina of Time and you clear Dodongo's cavern as adult with the iron boots on.
Oh no.
The cutscene gets so fucked up. It's so good.
Let's say something.
It's already great as adult Link, right? But the iron boots just makes it go wild. It's so good.
I loved actual proper Midna's design. It looks so cool. But again, so many people saw the proper Midna design and just went, nah.
Well, I personally like I like the gremlin because she also has insane gremlin energy as a character.
Well, yes.
Again, I like both, but also like you never see anyone draw actual Princess Midna.
It's still Princess Midna still caused an awakening in some people. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean, wood.
Damn right.
Exactly.
Does she still have the spiky teeth? Not a turn off, just asking. It's gonna be.
That makes me think of.
Oh no, she's still hot. Thanks, Paul.
Growing up,
Oh no, she's still hot.
and
Or wait, what?
her design in growing up Gerudo is like just imagine the feral int form, but the size of her princess form. Like they just homogenized both the designs, and it strangely works.
Yeah. Well, see, that motherfucker still lives. Dick.
Well, he said he sides with the strongest.
Yeah, he sided with us, which is, again, cool as fuck, but also, like, dick.
I will neither confirm nor deny the above statement. This sentence is false.
True. I'm gonna go true.
You moron. It's a paradox. There is no answer.
False. This is the fucking Goron's just squared up for a goddamn sumo match.
And I still love the fact that the term...
I kind of wish Bo was there.
The Franken cubes, when that paradox is said, actually short circuit trying to process it while Wheatley's just...
They do. Yeah, pay attention in the background of that bit. Yeah, the actual Franken cubes glitch out.
Yeah.
Oh, lady, stop feeding your cat. Holy shit.
That they are smarter than Wheatley.
This does not look good upscaled, because you can tell it's meant to be the LOD models. Let's do the fucking Mallow dance. I missed a chestnut. Fuck! Oh well. Oh hey, you guys own
I think that is a heart piece.
Hey, you got his own sword and shield. Good for him. Don't
Oh
fucking...
hey, random case where part of the ending can be different, because it shows a chest. I wonder if that is a thing in Ocarina of Time as well, if there's any parts of the ending that show...
No, I think
No,
I think
actually.
in OOT it's pre-rendered too. Maybe.
No, there was no, like, pre-rendering was not really a thing until, that was the more CD stuff.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the GameCube version. The GameCube version of the cutscene was pre-rendered.
Wait, really?
Why?
I don't know.
Because I definitely tell you that would be in engine, because there would no... Pre-rendering was more of a CD thing to get higher quality. That was all definitely in engine.
Yeah.
I would question why they would do pre-render it, because that would be just extra space on
The disc. Because it is just a ROM. Yeah, like the disc is just 2 ROM files. That's why there's so much empty space on it. Same thing with Animal Crossing. It is exactly the same size, give or take, as the N64 version. That's why you could put the Animal Crossing game in your GameCube, take it out when you're all loaded in. It's all in RAM!
Yeah, it's all in RAM at that point.
The only thing that fucks it up is that you're trying to play the NES games. Because it has to reseek for the files at that point.
Yeah, it has to load the files for those.
Also, to go slightly more relevant to talking about this game, still love it.
It's good.
Yeah, it is still wide. There is some rated M stuff going on in that house, and we're just gonna ignore it.
Like, I think this...
But we know for certain the thing that's happening in that building does not require a mirror. Because who need a mirror?
I remember, I think this was the Wii version of Twilight Princess was the first Zelda game I ever bought, because like yeah, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Minish Cap I played on emulator.
I'm not sure if I brought this up. If I did, it was probably back at part 1. Fun fact, this is definitively my first Wii game. Not Wii Sports. In terms of ownership. Because when Twilight Princess came out, there were 2 versions. The GameCube and the Wii one.
Yep.
My parents were trying to get me a Wii because I already had a GameCube. But my uncle was the one who got me the game. And when he was trying to get it for Christmas, both versions were already out. My mom said get the Wii version since we were trying to getting a Wii by Christmas of that year. This was 2006.
That didn't happen.
Nope. Nobody got Wiis in 2006 because those fuckers were constantly sold out. I got
my family was lucky enough to actually get one.
I got one 2 months later. I got one in February. So by that Christmas of 2006, my parents went, it's a gift, and we're gonna make it a fleece of promise that we're gonna get a Wii. It just needs to take a little longer. So I had already unboxed the Wii version of this game, but I had to wait 2 months to fucking play it. Which, double fun fact, when I got my Wii was during school time. I was a pickup kid, and my mom was struggling with the guy being a dick at the local game store to not just give it over. He wanted to play a fucking prank, and mom had to spend there for a solid hour going like, fuck you, give me the damn console. So I was the last kid picked up and traumatized and confused until mom came, and she just threw a blanket over the Wii that was sitting right beside me in the car. Worth it in the end. Got to play this game and Wii Sports. Fucking worth it. But that's also why when I brought up in the Temple of Time dungeon, I was aware immediately some weird shit on the back of the box, because I was looking that box and the manual over for literal months. And what is the first thing you'll notice on the Wii version? There's a magic mirror in the fight in the Temple of Time Dark Knot fight. There's no magic mirror or no magic meter in this game. What the hell?
Yeah. I'm not the only one noticing the glitching mirror.
It's something to do with the decomp.
Okay.
That would be decomp and likely due to widescreen.
Widescreen or some other weird asset loading bullshit. I didn't bring it up when it first happened, but it's so consistent. I think there's just something with a decomp that has it a little bit on the fritz. It's an easy fix, but it's a decomp fix.
Yeah. I think the closest experience I have in regards to that is Sonic. The year Sonic Generations came out, I wanted it for Christmas, and I was really excited on Christmas Day. And apparently, I was depressing Mom talking about it because Dad had to pull me aside and say that they weren't able to get Sonic Generations. I don't know why that just popped into mind.
Yeah, I pre-ordered Sonic Gens immediately when that was available because I didn't want to miss getting the pinball level.
Well, I was a baby. Well, not a baby. I was a very young and didn't have money, so that was not an option for me.
I saved up money specifically for that fucking game. Worth it. Gens was good.
I knew what money was. I don't think I had a proper concept of money in the real world yet.
To be fair, I feel like most adults don't have a proper concept of money either, so don't feel bad.
Yeah. As long as that mirror's around.
Nope.
Now, this is a reason why I want to read the manga. Because I am very curious how they handle this exact little ending. Because given the manga likes to extend some scenes here and there, I would like to see if they do a mini last couple pages extra ending. Here I am, Minna. See you in fucking Hyrule Warriors, actually. Twice. Hey, she's fucking good in both forms in that game. Holy shit. But also, me forever grumbling of the fact that the Zelda games love never actually using their old material to bring them back, because holy shit, I want the Twilight to come back. Yeah, we were supposed to get the Minish in Breath of the Wild.
Really?
Yep, there was a cut design. They were going to do a whole village and everything where there were Minish. They scrapped it because they couldn't figure out how to make it work in 3D, which... fair! With everything else going on in that game, I get it.
Yeah,
But
I don't really
also,
know how
damn it,
you would do Minish in 3D.
You'd have to really sequester it as its own little area and loading zone to make it look right.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Otherwise, you're going to have an entire 3D engine dedicated that could easily do resizable scaling. And that'll be a bitch. Like, it's not impossible. With everything else going on in that game, I get why they cut it.
Yeah,
It was-
that game is held together with good looks and buttons and wishes.
Yeah, and to be fair, when we say that to other games, it's a glitch-tacular mess. Breath of the Wild's not that actively glitchy.
The glitch is that it is like there are things that you can do that just completely break it open.
Yeah.
But you have to know what you're doing to do that. You're not gonna see these glitches on normal gameplay.
No.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna see people randomly snowboard launch or shield launch off of an enemy into the air and no scope Guardian in one shot.
Or grab a bomb to zoom across the land.
Yeah, like a lot of the things you can do in Breath of the Wild to bust that game open.
You're not they require specific setups.
Yeah.
I
That you're not going to see in
seriously
regular
wonder,
play.
for like those crazy multi-step processes that people do. How do they even plan all that?
People are bored. That is the thing with speedrunning, is that people are just bored and will figure
Also,
this shit out.
insanely autistic.
Yeah, like, politely.
I can make that joke because I am autistic. I have the diagnosis. And from what I've seen of speedrunning, yeah, no, it's a very autistic pastime.
Yep.
Because to be able to speedrun a game, you have to both learn to love and hate a game at the same time.
Yeah, you have to have it becomes a hyperfixation.
Yeah, you need to love a game so much that despite its most grueling faults, you will still play it.
Yeah, like, it makes me think. There was this SpongeBob game for DS that, growing up, I just played a lot of, and before it was even popular, that the time someone did a speedrun of it finally, I just saw it, saw that I already knew how to beat it, and was like, alright, time to record a run. And then I kicked off the speedrunning scene with all the tricks I had found over the years.
Salute.
Hey.
Gotta salute for Awada-san.
Yep.
Also, man, it did not take him that long to fix up that marble, huh? Also, I am just processing, yeah, the statues just have their tits out.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, makes sense, but also, like, goddamn.
I mean, so do the Great Fairies in this game.
They're lounging, though, so it's fine. Plus, the Great Fairies...
They're lounging, and they also have the hair.
Yeah, they've also...
them.
Most Great Fairies are in some form of way very, like, provocatively naked.
Yeah.
Like, except maybe the ones in A Link to the Past, and even then, they are still... Because the one everyone remembers
the ones in Breath of the Wild and Tears are fairly clothed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they're also huge. You're must be more astounded by the sheer size of those bazongas.
The girth of the bazongas.
So, does this game do the thing where you have to reset it to get back to the title? Or...
I believe so.
Nope. There you go. Set away.
Okay.
So we at least enjoy the opening, whereas we talked about more about
I
final thoughts.
I think Wind Waker, you had to do that.
I think the GameCube era is when that started to stop doing the lockup. But
Because they realized, oh, we're really not in the arcade age anymore.
no. Plus, you could just.
Yeah, I recall one of the last games I can imagine doing it just from my knowledge is Kingdom Hearts 2, the original version. Apparently that just kept you on your results screen.
Which is weird because you have to. No way, there wouldn't be any post game to save for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't until freaking
Final Mix.
Yeah.
Or even the English version with some of its post game, but yeah. But yeah, this is still one of my favorite Zeldas of all time. It is what I hold a standard to. And I'm going to be very curious about Ocarina of Time when that comes out. I'm not sure if I'm streaming that day one, because everyone's going to be streaming that day one. But I am very curious about Oot's remake, because that is the first Zelda I ever played. So if anyone's going to pass judgment on it, it would be me.
I am well familiar enough with the game to also pass judgment on that one.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are familiar enough with Oot
Oot
to pass
is,
judgment.
Zelda is kind of like Sonic, where there's like two games that actually matter. And then everything in the in-between's niche opinion. In Zelda's case, it's the first game, maybe A Link to the Past, Oot. That's it. Every game after Oot doesn't matter. Whereas Sonic, same thing. It's Sonic 2, SA2, nothing matters. You have two sacred entries, the 2D entry and the 3D entry. And Oot being remade is very curious-inducing to me. It makes sense for the 40th, but also, what are you doing? That's the sacred text. Leave it alone.
Yeah, I think the only other game, Zelda game that I would be, what's the word?
Cautious.
So cautious, I don't think we would use it. So cautious about if it were to get a remake, which given the fact that they're remaking Ocarina of Time again.
The Majora.
Yeah, Majora. That one is my baby.
Because that game already got thrashed with the 3DS version, despite the changes were not that big a deal.
The most negative change to me was just the twin mold fight, mainly because it takes too long.
Yeah, but even then, it's learnable.
I like the idea of the twin mold fight, but the thing is, changing the fight so drastically when the game is constantly on a timer, so even small things like that have a more profound effect on the game than they realize.
To be fair, I also think that's intentional. Like, the devs knew what they were doing was to make the fights longer and more annoying, so you're panicked about the timer.
I mean, I hear that, and you're probably right.
Usually
Doesn't
am.
mean I like it.
Yeah. But that's my 2 cents on it. No, that was intentional as a way to throw off old
Because
players.
with the changes to the boss fights, I'm also not the biggest fan of Goat having to change to human.
Yeah.
It's what they did to Goat is literally, that's the best possible strategy outside of using the bow in the N64 version if you're skilled enough to do it, because that beats him really fast. Now you have to knock him down and then change the human to shoot at the eye that pops out. And it's like,
to get him knocked down, yeah.
Instead, like, forcing that as the required way to fight Goat just, it does.
Although inversely, Adal War is just a massive improvement of a boss fight. Because it's actually a boss fight.
Yeah, but my point being is, I'm very curious of Oot getting remade, especially now that I've just refreshed playing this. Because I will just straight up say, this is just Oot, but better. Because we have more hardware, we have more technology, we have more stuff to do.
I don't think they needed to make 5 heart pieces to a heart container, though.
That's a minor change, but also at the same time, they were trying to flesh out give the game more to do. This is before games got needlessly bloated. But it's gonna make Oot interesting, because I'm like, I know what they're going to do. but it's still gonna be fucking weird because they could both do more and less. Which is, if you're gonna remake Ocarina of Time, actually remake it. New maps, new dungeons, new everything, but still sell the same story, the core story. Or...
But that's not what they're going to do. This is Nintendo we're talking about.
This is modern gaming we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just...
It is the most risk-averse thing ever.
Yeah, they're going... It's just... Because, again, this has been the case with a lot of remakes since Insane Trilogy. I'm gonna bash on Crash for this.
Don't crash on Basham!
But ever since that came out with the Insane Trilogy, that's how remakes have been for a while, is been, we're gonna make the whole game from scratch, but it's still literally the same fucking game. When the point of a remake should be to remake something. So...
But then you have people that get... I know people that are pissed off with 7 Remake because it's not the same fucking game
despite the
as
fact
the original.
Despite the fact the game is also aware it's not the same game. That's my problem with 7, is the tongue-in-cheekness, where it's like, oh, we're changing the story so it may be different, except no, we're fucking not! Also making it 3 goddamn entries. Why?
Well, I thought it was, I thought there was like a mid one between what was supposed to be disc 1 and disc 2, so it was it 4 discs?
No,
No.
That was the DLC for the first game.
Okay.
But either way, it's still... They made it 3 fucking games to milk money when it should have been 1 goddamn remake and left it the hell alone. Especially because, again, the whole thing they were doing is, oh, we're aware it's a remake, so we're gonna fuck with the timeline and shit, except not really. To fuck off.
Yeah, like, and apparently it is only 3. I thought there was a 4th one. No, it is only 3. So somehow they're wrapping up the whole fucking story when the second one ends with you getting the freaking the first plane.
Yeah.
That's still disc 1.
Yeah, we're getting all of disc 2 and disc 3 into the final entry because the second game ends exactly where you thought it would end.
Yeah.
So that's my problem with remakes nowadays, is if you're gonna remake something, at least commit to the remake. And I think Ocarina of Time could actually use a little bit of a proper remake here and there. Expand Hyrule out a little bit, and give us some new items and dungeons and abilities. Stuff like that I think it'd be interesting. Like hell, I just said in the fight earlier, give me more of a combat system, because the problem with Ocarina of Time, Link, everything gets beaten by jump slash. Jump slash and spin slash is the best thing in the game.
You know, that makes me think, and this is pretty relevant because it begs the question of how, to make you think, how are they actually going to approach the remake angle of Ocarina of Time? The fact that Star Fox is, basically exactly the same game.
Just with more story bits.
Yeah.
Because as the most harmless thing they could do is just expand the story, which is fine. I think if anything that Star Fox 64 needed was that.
Yeah, I think I heard that Ocarina of Time is going to be more of a proper remake, but we haven't gotten any actual word on that.
People are also saying that just because the indoor of the interior of Link's house is different, because that's all we saw was his bedroom. But even then...
But that could just be an aesthetic difference.
Yeah, it could still be mostly the same, because again, Link's room doesn't matter, it's how is Kokiri Forest the same shape, is inside the Deku Tree the same. If it's the same layouts, it doesn't matter, it just looks different. Which is fine.
Hear more.
Yeah. And again, it's coming out by end of this year, so they are on purpose hiding what the fuck's going on there. Which, that to be fair, is fine. But it's coming out by end of this year, and we don't know anything other than it is an OOT remake. That can mean anything because people keep using the wrong terms. But I don't think it's going to be bad, no matter the angle it's going to take. But I will say I wish they were more experimental with it and do more. Especially because
this is why we need more... We need more terminology, right?
Yeah. Well, there is. Just nobody uses it.
Right? Everyone uses remake when really Crash and Spyro, that's a remaster.
It is a overdone remaster. Yeah, it is an over... But the thing is, remaster also means just taking an existing game and polishing it up with high res. That's also accurate, but also not. It's...
The English language is stupid. We need to make more terminology.
We need more...
Clearly, that's the answer.
Also, people need to use it. Either way...
Yeah, that's the problem.
It looks good. I think it'll be fine. But...
They need to fix Child Link's fucking face.
I think part of it's because Link does kind of have the same face between young and adult. But it is a... It's one of those things I think it'll look better at motion, because I think that's a cutscene model. I don't think that's the gameplay model.
Well, the cutscene model looks terrible. He looks like a fucking adult with adult on a child's body.
Again, we'll see. We'll see more when we... Because again, it could be one of those things where maybe a CG cutscene only thing, because that did not seem like actual, like...
No, that definitely was not freaking in-engine.
No, not at all. I think that was just a cutscene, or a trailer made for the showing. But it looks cool, and this game is still cool, and this is my standard Zelda template for me, because I love this game that much. The only reason I don't want 100% it, partly because 100%ing it's not worth it, and it's fine. Also, I need to kind of just stop having multiple game clearing stuff at the same time.
That makes me think. There is, I have a friend who, played this game when Chugga was playing it. Like, he was following along, and he said he hated it, but then again, he was so focused on 100% clearing it, so I feel like he might have tainted his,
Yeah, 100% in this game, it's because there's so many more extra heart pieces and little shit. You can, this Hyrule is expansive. So you can find any corners and knickknacks and little things you could do along the way. There's a lot to do. But also a lot of it is just like, here's all these little mini dungeons and caves and shit you can find for a heart piece. That's it. Like, I focused on getting what I could see, what I could find, and getting the max upgrades and whatnot. But, like, I didn't even do the cave ordeals, because I barely did that. Part because by the time you can finish it, you're done with City in the Sky. You're right at the end of the game. And it's doing all of that for a single fucking heart piece when it's 50 floors of murder. Not worth it. So... But yeah, I need to do only one game clearing stuff on streams at this point, because trying to do multiple, especially one that's an RPG, one that is not, with how my schedule is set up, is not worth it.
Just gotta go one at a time.
One at a time, or if I'm gonna do anything that is second game clearing thing, make them baby short games. Like
Make it like it's a game you could do in like one stream.
Exactly, Mega Man's and all that, any NES games, maybe some SNES games.
Yeah.
Because I want to do the RPG weekend stuff, but if I'm not doing actual full weekend, we've been doing Final Fantasy IV for months now, and not help with my fucking bad sleep at times. I have to skip it. We've been on that game so long that should have been done in a month. So
Fuck that! If you really like, if it was the only game you played, you could finish it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
With your schedule, it's not a long game.
No, this is why I'm like, I may... Friday's up in the air, if I'm going to skip it entirely, or if I want to play Final Fantasy or do something else. But at the very least, if I don't do Final Fantasy on... I think I may... I'm just saying this out loud, I may shuffle Final Fantasy IV to being Monday, Wednesday, and figure out what I want to do on Friday this week to be something else. Because again, in terms of Final Fantasy, we got at least 2 to 4 streams to do left, since we gotta get out of the underground again, get the Lunar Whale, and then like the last... Like,
get an old Moon Man.
It's
like there's not a lot left in 4.
No, it's like 4. It's all dungeons at this point. It's just how bad are those dungeons are gonna be. That's why I'm like, it won't take long. At most, it'll take 2 to 4 streams. Depends on how hard I push it. As for Friday, I don't know.
Well, the great thing with making Friday the like variety day, variety stream day, is it could just be like, okay, I need to take the day off, right?
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing. It's a surprise to you as it is a surprise to me. I have at least a handful of ideas. We'll just... Either I actually make a wheel, or I mentally make a wheel, and we'll see where it lands and spins. Could do some rando, could do some Marvel Rivals. I also want to stream Marvel Rivals, I think that'd be fun. Up until I get tired of it. Could do, AI match stuff, because I've been trying to do research that a little bit. Could be a handful of things, actually. I don't know. But we'll see.
And honestly, like because the Mario Party stuff, that could just be like good like background stuff for like just chilling.
Just chilling, talking, yeah.
Right?
I'm not against it. It's just one of those things where if I am doing that, I want to have co-coms.
Oh, absolutely. That's a co-com night through and through.
Yeah, but if I'm not expecting many co-coms, it's probably either Marvel Rivals or it's gonna be like rando. And if it's rando, I got plenty of games to do there between not doing rando. Fuck that. But yeah, do Super Metroid, SMZ3. I got options.
Majora Rando can be fun, but honestly, I think I genuinely prefer just playing regular Majora's Mask over the Rando.
I think the rando on that game doesn't... It can work if you don't mind your randos being kind of restricted.
Yeah.
Because compared to like doing Oot or Link to the Past rando, it does not take a lot to do dungeons and to clear those places out. Especially in Link to the Past. But you got so much faffing in between going from place to place. Oh my god.
Like, Ocarina of Time, I really, really like the randos. Especially Key Sanity. But Majora's Mask, it's like... I want to do anything but the dungeons in that game.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. Yeah. But yeah, I'll figure out what we're doing on Friday when it gets there. Again, I have plenty of options and ideas. I just gotta shuffleboard to figure it out. But in terms of game clearing, yeah, we're moving Final Fantasy to Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And then after Final Fantasy... Oh, boy.
Persona, not just kidding.
Fuck! No! That is 200 hours, my guy. I want to be game clearing anything else on stream. Holy shit. I am still burnt out of playing P5, and I played that game an entire move ago.
That was a good reaction.
Ah! Was at this point which one? 4 golden, 4 revival, 3R, 3 fez? Ah!
The only objectively correct option for 3 is portable because Kotone is just the best girl.
They're making a mod for that, and
I know, and I haven't really paid attention to the, but I know it's in the works.
yeah.
Like, they're even reanimating the cutscenes.
Yeah, like it's insane amount of work.
Good for them, but also fuck that.
That makes me think. Imagine if for the few cutscenes that Chip is in Sonic Unleashed, someone put Miku for that mod.
Well, most of them are in engine anyway.
Yeah, that one's a lot easier.
Because you just need to.
But for like the Dark Gaia cutscenes, suddenly you get Chip.
Hatsune Chippu.
But, yeah, I'll figure out what we're doing game clearing after Final Fantasy, because we still got time for that. It's just one of those things where I'm gonna have to leaf through what I have and don't have, because like I said, my collection's a mess right now. I'm still missing chunks of pieces here and there, so even if there's a game I want to play, I have to see if I can actually fucking play it between, do I have the hardware or the software? That's why for a long time I was using the Mister for everything, because, hey, anything NES on up, and anything pretty much up to 1996 is fine. Anything past that, a little bit trickier. I was able to make an exception for this. Yeah, for this it was easy because we just got the decomp, and of course I was like, as soon as this comes out, I'm playing it. Oh look, it's available, and I have an open slot for that. Yoink.
Yoink.
Which, in terms of this recomp, it's been good. it's had some bugs and issues, and they've been fixed. I think the biggest complaint I have is the lack of easy mod compatibility, but it sounds like that will be fixed eventually. And I mostly say that because trying to do things like texture packs or model swaps is a hassle. And the devs were kind of for a little while were just like, eh. And I'm like, don't make it.
This is good enough. This is good enough. Apparently,
when it's not.
It's really not.
But otherwise, it's good, and I would recommend this recomp. It has, again, some bugs and quirks, but it'll probably be fixed in time.
Would you
And-
recommend it as like someone's first proper way to play the game for someone who has both versions of the game? And by both versions, I don't think we get to.
Recommending it for a first time. Yes, tentatively. I only say that because I can see some people for their first time being bitchy about the low-res textures. And the only way to fix that is a texture pack. But if that
Or
doesn't...
playing it on a crunchy screen.
Yeah, it's one of the things, because that's why I even did the 4K textures for the first couple streams, was like, I know that's going to be my biggest complaint, is the crunch. I know it, I'm fine with it. But at least it'd be nice since I already have it higher res anyway. But that 4K texture pack is eh.
I was just specifically asking for myself, so if that's the only concern, then meh.
It's, other than that one weird little mirror Twilight glitch, which I think that'll be fixed if you're not... Because I can also see that being a problem because I'm running it on high res monitor, that it may be fucking it up. If you're on a 60 FPS screen, it should be fine. But otherwise, yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of the tweaks that I had to make things easier, I can just to show it off real quick. Not the... Also, menus all night. All those stuff that the gameplay tweaks are easy to turn on and off.
Yeah.
Plus, if you want to do superhero mode, you can do that.
I think I downloaded Dusklight, and I do obviously have both versions of the game are on my
Yeah,
hard
it
drive.
uses the
It's just
GameCube
a
version,
matter of-
but yeah.
Yeah, it's just a matter of moving that off my hard drive onto my computer so that I can actually work with Dusklight.
Yeah, but because the big changes were HD wallet, Rupee cutscene disabled, because that is a big fucking... I'll bitch about that.
Yep,
Faster
I saw
climbing, faster as a light, autosave, instant saves. Yeah, it's when they have disabled off as the faster scrolling. Yeah, no climbing miss, no ripping returns, no sword recoil, no second fish, show pose, sun song, quick transform. Yeah, like you could turn the... I'd recommend for a first time to don't have these on. Or if you're going to do anything to turn them on, make the ones that are just the HD version, so big wallet and whatnot. But it's easy to toggle on and off, so it's no big deal.
I feel fast iron boots isn't a egregious one to put on if you'd want it.
Coin toss.
It's mainly just the one room in freaking Goron Mines with
Yeah,
the
it's
freaking
fast iron
long-
boots is a cheat, technically.
Yeah. But it's really just for the one room in Goron Mines where you're walking on the ceiling and it's slow as balls.
But it's also meant to be.
I just okay, I might be Mandela affecting myself here. Wind Waker decomp or recomp. Is that a thing? Is it in the works?
I believe... For most Zelda games, I would not be surprised that... I think decomp they're still working on, and recomp won't happen until it's done, but I have to re-research that.
Yeah, I forget what percentage the Wind Waker decomp's at.
Yeah, but it will not... If once the decomp is there, you bet your fucking ass they're gonna do it, because a lot of people like Wind Waker, but... Either way, this version's still a good way to play the game, just also legally own a copy. Wink.
Wang, wang.
But also, it's a good time. I would love to have an official version of HDR on the Switch. Please? Or at least just put the GameCube version on NSO. Jackasses.
They're up to 68.35%.
Oh, yeah, soon. Yeah, give it a couple more years.
55. I think it was 55% of the code is all linked.
That doesn't matter as much. As long as it's all basically done, that's the important thing. But this version's been good. I still love Twilight Princess. Now wrapping this up right as we're getting the fucking Oot remake is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
But because the thing is, one of the things I want to do, and I may need to get some extra cash for this, donate when you can. I'm curious if I want to stream the new version of Star Fox or just play that on my own time. I'm legit not sure, but I have until the end of the month to figure that out. Yeah, I got a couple.
Well, if you do, you'd have to do the VTuber mode.
No.
Oh, come on. Where's your sense of whimsy? Where's your sense of whimsy?
Not available right now because Crystal's not in. You know I'm right. Give me the furry titties. But with that, we've rambled on long enough. I've been Ultra X. I've been co-hosted with Lucky Owl and Zwat. Zwat Akata.
Logan.
Whatever. And we'll see you guys on Friday with something. Donate, give Mun, sub, follow.
Pull it out of a hat.
Do I even have a hat around me right now? Yeah, I do. I was wondering if I actually legit had a hat for a second there. Hey. Yeah. Take it easy, everybody.
Bye-bye.